Much like voyagers on the vast ocean, we often feel lost in the expanse of existence. We drift aimlessly, carried forth by unseen currents and winds, left to their mercy. We feel powerless against the turbulent waves of life that toss us around. But what if I told you that there's a secret key that allows you to harness the wind, tame the waves, and steer your life in the direction you wish to go? This key is the power of intention. Let me now paint a picture with a story. There once was a man named Tom. Tom was an ordinary man living an ordinary life. Every day he'd wake up, go to work, come home and sleep. His life, much like a worn-out record, kept playing the same tune over and over again. But then, one day, he chanced upon a book in a dusty corner of an old bookstore. The book spoke of the power of intention. This book introduced him to the idea that life is not a fixed melody, but an improvisation that can be changed with the power of intention. What transformation did Tom undergo? How did this power of intention affect his life? Stay with me, fellow seekers, as we sail through this narrative and unfurl the sails of understanding together. Consider for a moment the blank canvas. Before the artist's brush graces it, the canvas holds infinite possibilities. Every stroke, every hue the artist applies is born out of an intention to create something. Our lives, too, are much like this untouched canvas. The brushstrokes that color our existence are our intentions. What we need to grasp is the idea that intention is not wishful thinking. No, it's far from it. Intention is a potent force, a seed of potentiality that, when sown in the fertile soil of our consciousness, can grow into towering trees or blossoming flowers. It's the very act of creation itself, played out in the theater of our minds. The ripple in the ocean starts small at a single point. Then it expands, reaching out farther and farther, affecting more and more of the surrounding ocean. Our intentions are like these ripples. Each thought, each feeling, each desire charged with intention sends ripples into the vast ocean of existence, changing the universe one wave at a time. It's a cosmic dance where we are both the dancer and the choreographer, where every thought creates a new step and every intention composes a new rhythm. However, merely knowing about the power of intention isn't enough. It's not the knowing, but the applying that transforms. It's not the understanding, but the living that turns theory into reality. So the question remains, how does one apply this profound understanding of the power of intention? How does one live intentionally? The answers are as old as the question itself, and they reside within each of us, waiting to be discovered. Harnessing the power of intention is an art that requires cultivation and commitment. It's a practice that lives in the now, in the heart of the present moment. It requires us to switch off the autopilot mode we so often live our lives in. You see, more often than not, we function on routines, following paths carved out by habits and unconscious beliefs. But what if we step out of this pattern? What if we recognize that we are not mere observers in the grand theater of life, but active participants? This is the first step to unlocking the power of intention, the understanding that we are co-creators of our reality. Recognizing that we have the ability to create ripples of change in the vast ocean of existence. Now let's revisit our friend Tom. After his serendipitous encounter with the book, he was drawn into a new chapter of his life. He began to understand that each day was not just a page to be turned, but a blank canvas awaiting his brushstrokes. Each morning he took a quiet moment for himself. He visualized his day, the challenges he might encounter, the success he desired, and the happiness he yearned for. But this was not just daydreaming. No, this was intentional visualization. He wasn't just thinking about his day, he was consciously creating it. He was infusing his thoughts and visualizations with a clear, focused intent. He was painting the canvas of his day with the colors of his desires, shaping his reality with his mind's brushstrokes. As the days melted into weeks, he began to notice subtle changes. The once impermeable wall of his reality was now molding itself to align with his intentions. The struggles of his daily grind began to yield to the might of his intentions. His work became more fulfilling, his relationships more harmonious, and his life more aligned with his innermost desires. What appeared to be a magical transformation was, in fact, the manifestation of his practice. His consistent commitment to imbue his thoughts with intention was now bearing fruit. He realized that he had always been the artist of his life. It was just that now he was painting consciously, choosing the hues of his experiences intentionally. The power of intention isn't just about creating our reality. It's about taking responsibility for the reality we are creating. It's about shifting from unconscious living to conscious creation. It's about understanding that every thought we think, every word we speak, and every action we take is like a pebble thrown into the lake of our existence. They all create ripples, affecting the course of our life and the lives of those around us. And so, the practice of harnessing the power of intention is the journey from being a mere spectator of our life's play to becoming its director. It's about taking charge of the narrative, choosing the plot, and deciding the characters. It's about awakening to the profound truth that we are not just actors in the cosmic drama of existence, but its playwrights as well. However, let us not forget that the power of intention is not a shortcut or an easy escape from our challenges. It is a tool, a powerful tool that requires practice, mindfulness, and patience. It's not about denying our current circumstances, but about acknowledging them, accepting them, and then deciding where we want to go. Tom's life did not change overnight. It required commitment, persistence, and resilience. But he was able to steer his life towards his intentions, not because he had an easy path, but because he had a guiding light, the power of intention. In the end, the power of intention is more than just a key. It's a lantern illuminating our path, a compass guiding us toward our chosen destination. It's an invitation to take an active part in this cosmic dance of existence, to become the composer of our life's symphony. So, as we conclude our journey today, remember, like Tom, you hold the power to navigate your life. The canvas of your existence is in your hands. The colors are ready, the brush is waiting. All that's left is for you to make the brush dance with your intentions. And so, I leave you with this question. What will your masterpiece look like? How will you use the power of intention, the secret key, to shape your reality? If you have found resonance or illumination within this space we've created, I encourage you to share your thoughts, insights, or experiences in the comments below. Engaging with one another not only enriches our understanding, but also contributes to a collective wisdom, a shared exploration of the universe within us. I also invite you to visit our website, agglowlifestyle.com, where you'll find more spirituality content. Remember, every interaction, every comment, every like and subscription brings us closer to a collective awakening. As we bid farewell, I want you to remember that life is not happening to you, but it's dancing with you. And the rhythm of this dance is your intention,